tracking the seasonal migrations of buffalo herds. The buffalo held a central role in Blackfeet culture, serving as the primary source of sustenance. Proficient buffalo hunters employed techniques like buffalo jumps and buffalo pounds to secure these vital animals. Buffalo meat constituted their primary food source, while buffalo hides were fashioned into clothing, teepees, and various commodities. The tribe ingeniously crafted tools from buffalo bones and sinew. Their dwellings were buffalo hide tents known as teepees, designed for easy assembly and disassembly, allowing them to relocate their encampments as necessary to pursue the buffalo herds. The Blackfeet were deeply spiritual, placing profound faith in the intrinsic significance of all natural elements. They believed every facet of the natural world, including animals, flora, rocks, and celestial bodies, possessed spiritual essence. In their view, everything harbored a spirit, and this interconnectedness formed the bedrock of their spiritual convictions. Their spirituality was intricately interwoven with nature, and they revered the land and its resources. At the core of their faith were the sun and moon, revered as potent spiritual entities. The sun represented a benevolent spirit associated with life, growth, and warmth. Conversely, the moon often symbolized a protective spirit linked to the nighttime and the realm of dreams. The sun dance was one of the most prominent ceremonies in Blackfeet spirituality. During the summer season, they assembled, engaging in song, dance, fasting, and self sacrifice. The sun dance served as their means of seeking blessings from the sun and establishing a connection with the spiritual realm. It also functioned as a vehicle for communal bonding and renewal. The Blackfeet practiced animism, attributing spirits to animals, plants, and natural features. Many animals, particularly the buffalo, held special significance in their culture. The buffalo were seen as sacred beings, providing sustenance and spiritual guidance. Apart from their strong spiritual beliefs, the Blackfeet were also very organized. Their society was organized into bands and tribes, including the Siksika, Blackfoot, Kainai, Blood, and Piikani, Piegan, each with its leaders and territories. Extended families and clans played essential roles in their social structure, and decision-making was often based on consensus within the community. To preserve their cultures and traditions, the Blackfeet had a rich oral tradition, passing down their history, stories, and cultural knowledge through storytelling. Elders were respected for their wisdom and often served as the keepers of traditional knowledge. The Blackfeet, like many indigenous groups of the Great Plains, were involved in conflicts and skirmishes with neighboring indigenous clans and tribes, often driven by competition for resources, territory, and disputes over honor and revenge. These conflicts were part of the complex intertribal relations in the region. This competition was the base of the intertribal rivalry between the Blackfeet and other Great Plains tribes, including the Crow, their ancestral enemies, the Shoshone, and their one relative, the Assiniboine. Raiding was a common practice among Plains tribes, including the Blackfeet. They would conduct raids on enemy camps for various reasons, including acquiring horses, stealing goods, or seeking revenge for past conflicts. At that time, White Quiver was one of the most notorious horse raiders. He was a big black Blackfeet man, famous for his numerous successful horse raids on enemy camps. By the late 16th century, the Blackfeet would make their first contact with the Europeans. This encounter was first presented as an opportunity for further growth and development, but later proved to be the beginning of the end of the tribe's freedom. The first European explorers to contact the Blackfeet were a group of French fur traders, followed by British and American explorers. These first encounters occurred as the European explorers ventured westward across North America in search of new trade routes and resources. Initially, the encounter between these two great nations was characterized by curiosity, experience, and trade. The white men introduced their goods to the Blackfeet Nation in return for the rich fur and buffalo hide of the Blackfeet people. As the Blackfeet acquired the white man's firearms and horses, they became a powerful force, controlling an area that extended from current-day Edmonton, Alberta province, nearly to Yellowstone National Park and Glacier Park, to the Black Hills of South Dakota. Driving weaker tribes before then, the Blackfeet pushed westward to the Rockies and southward into present-day Montana. At the height of their power, in the first half of the 19th century, they held a vast territory extending from northern Saskatchewan to the southernmost headwaters of the Missouri River. The Blackfeet were one of the formidable military forces in the northwestern plains.